Hey guys, Goldin here, and welcome to another Magic the Gathering Arena video. So, I finally put together a Haktos list. There's obviously a lot of people trying to play around with this card. It's super fun, super RNG. It's like Hearthstone and Magic. It's RNG to its finest, which some people might not like it, but I think it makes things exciting. It makes things different. So I enjoy it. Try to put together some before, but they just didn't feel right. That something was just not right with them. Just a regular Boros build with Haktos just didn't do it for me. So I came up with something a little bit unique, using some other controlling elements of it and flickering effects to both flicker our enchantments, specifically Omen of the Forge to deal a little bit more damage, or flicker Haktos if you happen to roll 2 with him, which tends to be the weakest roll. A lot of 2-mana creatures can trade into this, obviously with only having 1 health, and there's 2-mana removal in the likes of opposing Bone Stomps from Bone Crusher Giant and not Shocks, but opposing Stomps, which is obviously very, very popular, and other 2-mana removal spells. Very efficient. If you can roll a 4 with Haktos, it seems to be better because you don't have as many 4-mana creatures that they don't want to trade away, and is not as many 4-mana removal that are being run right now. So you can re-roll them. Also, if you happen to attack and they bring an instant, you can just flicker them, just keeping them safe if you happen to roll a 2 as well, which can come in handy. I also have a 3-mana card that can target him, Gideon. If you happen to roll 3, you can use Gideon to give him indestructible. So you have both 2-mana and 3-mana spells that can target him at times. Obviously, you need to wait until you get that opportunity, but at least you have some options when in your gameplay. Some removal for their creatures to get them out of the way in the likes of Omen of the Forge, Banishing Light, Bone Crusher Giant, and then card draw in the form of Risk Factor. So Risk Factor is a long-forgotten mono-red card, but it's super efficient card draw when they let you draw, and if they don't, then you're just doing damage to their face, which when playing a Boros build with Tajik and Aurelia and Haktos, it can get really aggressive, and that 4 damage early can really come in handy. So here's the deck. I built it for best of 3. We have Fervent Champion, Flicker of Fate, Omen Forge, Banishing Light, Gideon, Unbreakable Formation, which gives Haktos indestructible because you don't have to target it, so you can still use it to protect him. And then the top end Boros creatures that we know and love. Sideboard. So Giant Killer, obviously very efficient white removal tool to bring in against mid-range control decks that are running 4 power creatures. God's Willing, which I'm not sure if it's super necessary, but it can protect Aurelia, it can protect other creatures in the deck. It can't hit Haktos, unfortunately, ever, because it's 1 mana, but it can protect the other ones. Not sure if it's really necessary in the sideboard, maybe a 1 of or 2 of against really controlling decks. Claim the Firstborn against other aggressive decks to get that last push. Integrity Intervention as just another source of damage. Devout Decree against black or red decks. Banishing Light because Banishing Light is Banishing Light and it's awesome. And Legion War Boss against Planeswalker-based decks can put a lot of pressure on them early, and control-based decks can do a lot of pressure. So there's the deck. Hope you enjoy the upcoming gameplay. Like and subscribe for more decks, and I'll see you next time. All right, Shiro24. Let's see what you got. All right, so we don't have any of our high-end cards, and we don't have a lot of lands. But we do have a little bit of control. I'm going to keep it and hope that we can draw into some stuff. Okay, well, we have the land that we need. Looks like we're up against mana. That's fine. I'm going to drop one of the Unbreakable Formations. We probably only need 1. This land. Put that untapped. Okay. Leads off with the attack. Keeps open. Is he going to keep open 3 mana? Yeah. Okay, so probably something like a Murderous Rider, but we're not in a hurry. We need to find some of our good creatures. Preferably Haktos first. If you can't target it, that would be nice. Another Fenlurker. Drop one of the Guide Mothers. Okay, there's Tajik. So he can pump this. Nope, never mind. It's 3 mana for the pump. Okay. What do you got? Oh, okay. So that looks like a good Banishing Light target. Oh, but that's Haktos. Do I do the smart thing or do I do the fun thing? That's life, right? I'm gonna attack with Tajik first. Yeah, we put down Haktos. What the hell? What'd I hit? 3? Okay, so I can't hit him with that. So I can. This is alright, so no, that doesn't work. I can't get him up that big enough. Alright, so we're gonna put down the Fairy Godmother. If I hit another land, I can Unbreakable and Banishing Light. That's assuming this survives, which 3 isn't necessarily the best thing I could have hit, considering he has Iara. Okay, well that's good. So if he had a Murderous Rider, it can hit that too, so. Okay, so I'm not going to make this mistake again because it has to attack, which I always forget. So we are going to Unbreakable formation. Just go in, buff up the Guide Mother. Two Banishing Lights though, so if we hit another land, that's not too bad because we can just take out whatever he has left here. If we hit a creature, that's good too because we could use more threats. Perfect. We can use the Banishing Light, hopefully, to just get rid of Iara. He's gonna do some scrying and drawing shenanigans. I'm surprised he did it that way. I guess he wants to... Couldn't he? No, I guess he needed mana for that ability. To scry, he would have needed mana open. Four other cards. Okay, he doesn't have that. What you got for me, Shiro? Ugh, Cavalier. So, is he going to take out Tajik or the Guide Mother? Can't take out Haktos because he can't target it. So I'm going to use... I mean, honestly, another land wouldn't be bad because I kind of need to take out both. But the Guide Mother's an aerial threat that you might not be able to deal with. Yeah, okay. There we go. So, honestly, land here would be amazing. Unfortunately... Oh, wait, never mind. It will exile, so let's see. That's what I'm going to need to do. I think, unfortunately, I need to exile the Cavalier. But is that the worst thing? No. You know what? That's how I'm gonna play it. So we're gonna banish Iara. He'll probably opt to... Let's see, if he opts to trade the Cavalier... Oh wait, he can't trade the Cavalier, never mind. I'm a dummy, never mind, I'm just gonna do this over 2 turns. See what he puts down. Okay, that's not good. That's a lot. Oh! Shit. I'm basically dead. Obviously have to make this trade here. Unfortunately, I don't have the mana for this. I have to attack with Haktos. This game. All right. Well, it was a close one, but those top end cards of his just did too much. So Banishing Light is good. We can get rid of those early creatures. We have a chance. Claim the Firstborn. I don't know if it's really good enough. I haven't drawn Flicker of Fate yet, unfortunately. Okay, so we need to deal with the early threats. Take out one Unbreakable Formation. I don't think we're going to need the claims. Take out 2 of the Fairy Godmothers. I'll run like this, for a little bit more removal, keep the black creatures off the board. Grey Merchant is just so strong. At least we're going first this time. Unfortunately, that's a terrible starting hand. I don't know if I can keep it. We have a Fervent Champion, which is aggressive in Blackblade. Problem is, if I mulligan, I'm likely to get a bunch of other stuff I also don't want. So we at least have the lands to get up to our heavy cards, so I'll give it a shot. Get off with the Fervent Champion. Let's try to be aggressive. We get a Flicker. Here comes the discard. Nope, Gutter Bones. It's fine. This is a little bit more aggressive, but I am going to get this down.
God's blessings in our righteous cause. I believe.
Okay, drew a Murderous Rider out of him at least. Get Aurelia down. Get an attack in. The next turn we're coming in for a lot of damage. Assuming it survives, so we'll see. Leaves mana open. I'm gonna leave Flicker open for that. Perfect. It can't attack now, but that's okay. It did its job. Oh, he decides that. He didn't like it. He didn't like it. Alright, cool. Next. Stay like that. Alright, here we go. Game 3. Unfortunately, he went first twice, so we are at a disadvantage playing against another aggro deck, so... I'm keeping it. I don't care. I like it. We'll see. Fortunately, he gets off to a good start and gets Gutterbones out turn 1, but we do have the Omens here. Can hopefully start chipping away at some of his early plays. Keep the black off the board. See if he decides to exile a card. I'll drop a land. We need another red source for Haktos anyways. I'm actually gonna save this and use the flash on it. I know, it's crazy, right? I'm actually gonna use the flash. Another Gutterbones. Decides to attack. Conserve my life total a little bit. Well, we have Haktos, that's for sure. Attack first. Okay, so we leave this open. And then we'll see if he decides to... Okay. That's okay. We drop one of our planes. We have all the planes we need. And I'm actually just going to scribe because I want to see what I get with Haktos, because if I hit a 2, I need to use the Omen to take out the Fenlurker. So I'm just going to wait, and for right now, we're going to let him get the damage in with the Gutterbones. We're going to scry. Okay, Flicker could be good. Obviously, we have 2 Haktoses in our hand. We're going to drop the Sacred Foundry. I'm going to drop Flicker of Fate for now. Even though I kind of want to use it with Haktos. If we do hit 2, I have 2 of them, so that's basically my reroll. And I want to try to hit one of my more impactful creatures. Or just keep hitting Omen of Forge. Omen of Forge Tribal, let's do this. I'm going to attack first. Doubt he'll misplay and block this out, but still. Get the attack. Drop Hacky Boy. He gets a 3, so that's good. So the 3 drops that he plays, well, actually it's not good. Never mind. Murder Strider. Yeah, Murder Strider. All right, second time's a charm. Unfortunately, Murder Strider can trade into it, and I'll have to use both of these. Oh, I get a 4. Sweet. That's good. Except for he has Drag to the Underworld. So, and he probably has it in his hand, because why wouldn't he? That would be way too easy. Let's go, buddy boy. Rider. It's best to take out the Gutter Bones. Not really, I guess, right? Blocks out more damage, but I'm going to take out the Fenlurker. Oh, Gideon's good. Unfortunately, I can't target him because I hit 4, but I can target the Fervent Champion, and I think it's just an all-around good card, right? But there's no reason to do it now. Wait until the end step. We're just going to attack with that. Get Gideon on the board. Plus him, obviously.
Prepare for battle.
Okay, so now what we can do, if he decides to attack with the Murderous Rider, we can Omen of the Forge to use the first strike to kill it. So Gary, oh, that's Cavalier, okay. Cavalier's 5. I might just go face with the Omen. That's okay. I think I can just win now. So we're gonna just use this. He hasn't attacked yet. He hasn't attacked yet, but I still should be able to win. Especially with an attack from Gideon. Actually, don't even need to attack. Perfect. Woo! Lose game 1, but we come back. Haktos. Doing work. Hey, David. How's it going, David? That's a nice generic name. Playing as a Johnny. Okay, so this is good. We have we unfortunately start out tapped, but we do have a chance to draw into Mount Untapped Source. Okay, like I said, start out Fervent Champion. Omen of the Forge, which we will more than likely be using to take out the Primate. Maybe not. Okay, no Primate. Leave it open just in case he drops one this turn. I just don't want that one to get out of hand. Obviously, the Healer's Hawk is a pain in the butt for the healing, but take that out now. mono white life gain. This is tapped. We need the 4th land, unfortunately. So we have the Banishing Light for Heliod. Hopefully he doesn't put down too many threats. We get our 4th land. Okay, so... So I could use this turn to get rid of Linden. Or I can put Aurelia down and attack. It'll bump this up. He won't be able to make this. And we'll get a better board presence, which I'm gonna do this. I guess we'll find out if this is the right decision. Keep his life total below 20. Okay, so this time we take out Linden. Get the triple white off. That allows us to turn Heliod. Yeah, exactly. And then enter that untapped. Give Aurelia Vigilance, Trample. Oh, that hurts. In Haktos we trust. And yes, backup Linden. Son of a bitch. Alright. This isn't looking good, guys. Not looking good. That sucks. Well then. I think we just lose, right? Yeah, this game. We'll go to the next one. Hit the sideboard, get some more removal. Alright, so get some giant killers of our own. Banishing Lights. And claim the Firstborn. Take out one Unbreakable Formation. Take out one of the Omens. And the Fairy Godmothers. Alright, one more. What do we take out? Take out two of the Omens. I like the Bone Crusher Giants. They put a body on the board. Fortunately, we don't have our white mana. As of right now, though, we have a pretty decent start. So I'm going to hope we draw into it. Try to make... This could be a mistake, but... Again, YOLO. You only live once. Let's do this. So in turn, we're going to wait and see what he drops. Okay, Daxos goes down. We're going to take Daxos out. Oh, Slake. Oh, we can't. But we are going to take out the Helios Hawk first. And we're going to take out Daxos now before he can grow. Now, we really just need land. Obviously, 2 white lands in a row would be best. There's the Pride Mate. 1 white land, we're going to take out the Pride Mate before he can grow. Just down tapped. 1 more white mana. And Haktos. Okay. Oh, man. We go play the lottery after this. I hit 4. So I don't know of any 4 mana removal that he would have, but okay. None of that can block. I'm gonna put this down first so I can scry. Okay, so what do we steal? We could steal Linden. Yeah, could come in handy. Get that last bit of damage through. Fortunately, he has strong. He has both Daxos and Linden on here, so he can get a lot of this life back really easily. Okay. So we can steal this, we can tap one of his. Thinking for the future. And he just gained all of that life back. Let's see what his last card here is. Unbreakable Formation? No, he just decides to tap mine. I rolled 4, so fortunately yes, and I have something to kill your Linden if you attack with it. So that's why I'm hovering it. Ah. It was worth a try. No. No. I mean, I could flicker this back on the battlefield to get rid of this stupid giant killer, which is probably what I'm going to do because it needs to get off the board. It's tapping my Bone Crusher Giant actually is a problem. Should have probably did this already. Okay, so if I see 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and I go up in life, I think that's actually my best bet. So I'm gonna do. Actually, if I claim the firstborn and then Unbreakable Formation, I have no clue what this 4 mana is open for, but there's a chance I win. I give him 1/1 counter if I don't, but that's what, 5, 7. That's 15. No, that's only 15. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, that's right. Okay, we're going to do that. Go for win. We're going to go for the win. Ah, protection. Okay. Well, he was going to do that anyways, right? So he'll block out Bone Crusher Giant. I guess I maybe should have waited. But that getting Vigilance is important because now I can block out whatever he attacks with. Perfect. Okay, so if I pump those both up, let's attack. Let's see how he blocks first. Okay. I'm going to use Risk Factor. Does more damage anyways if he decides to not let me draw. I drew 3 lands. I can't do that, right? No. Yeah. Figured I'd give it a shot. I should have maybe used Element of the Forge first. Using this now. Get rid of the planes. Well, we drew all of our Haktos. Well, that can't hit Haktos. I have a giant killer that doesn't do anything. But he can't block us out, so I think that's pretty game, right? Yeah. Just because. Alright, we take the second game. Leave it the same. So God's Willing hurt us a little bit. I mean, we obviously could have won that turn, but ultimately didn't matter too much. We had him under too much pressure. Alright, here we go. Game 3. So, go in second. We'll see if we can get this. That was a good game last game, though, so hopefully we can draw a little bit better. We obviously... Actually, we drew perfectly. Our opening hand sucked, but this is better. This is good. So we have a little bit of removal to get rid of an early Pride Mate. Okay, these draws are looking good so far. So, we have to decide when we're going to draw the temple. So obviously we want to get our creatures down as early as possible. That being said, holding Bone Crusher or Omen open I think is important right now, so I'm going to do that. So he has to be waiting. He probably has a Pride Mate. This is what I think is going to happen. He's going to put a third land down, put a Pride Mate down, and keep open the 1/1s. So because I'm gonna get rid of one of these now. So now he shouldn't have. Not that it necessarily mattered. Okay, that's fine. So now we're just going to put down the temple. Scry, we have both Bone Crusher Giants open. Let's see what we have coming up. Flicker. Because we have the mana we need, I'm going to keep this. It's another 2 damage from the Omen that we can use to get rid of. Hold back the Fervent Champion as a blocker. Might prevent him from wanting to gain life with it. Instant, we're going to take it out. So it looks like he got a little mana screwed. Maybe kept a 1 or 2 lander, got a little greedy, and is now paying for it. So, I'm going to get a little bit aggressive here. I could go Haktos. Actually, no, I am going to go Haktos, but we're going to attack first. Because if we get another land next turn, we can Tajik, which hastes. Oh, 2 is not good. But we can Tajik, which hastes. Actually, 3 I think is the worst against white. Yeah, 3 is the worst. Although he has 2 mana creatures because of the enchantment removal. Do that. We're going to put down Tajik. That allows us to keep First Strike open and Flicker. I think this game is pretty much over though at this point. Yep, that's it. All right, we take it. So he, unfortunately for our opponent, he gets a little mana screwed, but we take 2 games in a row. And that second game was a good one. So, fun deck. I mean, I won. That was 2 games straight that I won with that. And it felt pretty aggressive. It felt like it can win. It went against 2 other aggro decks, that one with life gain. And we were able to take those couple games. So I hope you enjoyed that. I will have a little bit more competitive decks here coming up. We're getting to that point in the new set where people want to start climbing the ladder. So we tried out a lot of the janky stuff, and we've been trying out a lot of decks, but I'm going to settle in and get some real competitive decks going up, and I'm going to try to get up to Mythic. So enjoy the deck if you like, and subscribe if you like the gameplay, and I'll see you next time. See you.